The time has come to embark on chapter 25. Ah, this is cool. Chapter 1 through 23, we have Resna here. Chapter 24, Alvina immediately shows up. And unlike Resna, Alvina is actually an active person. Resna, you need to start waking up. Yeah, we had an introduction to Alvina and how she is a star guide given to her by the divine star power thingamajiggers. But she's also studying alchemy in secret. Because if the government knew about it, they will take her powers away. This person who... Citri, I think her name was, is basically a rival. There's a drought going on in the continent, and Alvina is on her way trying to figure out how to solve it. This person stole the idea, blackmailed Alvina, and took the idea, praised him, and cash money for it, for the solution of the drought. And we ended with a visitor from the continent of Lantarna. Oh my god. Who could this mystery visitor be? We will find out now in chapter 25. Oh, hi gang. The OG girl squad. Resna and Valeria's connection. Haven't they had a connection this whole time? Isn't that the whole point with them being friends? We're gonna eat something different. It's so cute. Of course she wants to join you to eat. It's Valeria. Do you not know her? You don't even need to... You eat your food out of picnic baskets? You don't have like plate or something? How many picnic baskets did you bring on the voyage? Ah yes, the typical sea-bearing food. Hamburger and skewers. Also, it's just me, but I don't think it's very efficient to have all like the treasure and boxes and everything on top of the ship. You usually put that shit in the cargo hold. Like if there's a heavy waves, all that stuff gonna just fly off. 1 year ago. I love how Laura is walking around in this... Like, you're gonna freeze around your chesticles, okay? Now, I'm not a chesticle person, but I would imagine that would be rather cold. I love how Resna, on her quest to find the world's end, she have 2 kingdoms supporting her. One micronation, the kingdom of Laura, and then an actual kingdom. Actually pretty impressive for just one little girl who just wants to throw stuff into a cauldron and stir it. Oh no, look at the monsters attacking these people who definitely don't know how to defend themselves. Oh, how pitiful. Did she just cock her sword? Man, look how many steps she takes. And they didn't even start a cutscene? Wow. They have gotten so far. No need for one step and then a cutscene. Speaking of perseverance, hey, do you remember the huge dip you owe me? She's swindling Valeria. Oh, if one of my friends ever got amnesia, I'm so gonna do that. But oh yeah, do you remember you owe me like $1,000? Like, he's teaching Flock how to drive the ship. She can't even see past her. The steering wheel. Oh yes, she's gonna be such a great captain. She's so tiny. I need to work hard so I don't slow everyone down. So we have Lan, Tottori. I would have picked Heidi to learn how to steer and take care of the ship. Not Flock. Flock do not seem like the kind of person who would take care of a ship in emergency. Resna looks like she's about to puke. I'm gonna use it just a little dizzy. You look like you're beyond dizzy. Also, we're still in the past. We're still in a flashback. So does that mean we're on the shippy? Shippity ship, my favorite. She's so dizzy when her eyes wobble. Oh, did you have a memory? Because Marie was in the memory. So that means she's remembering something. She's gonna try synthesizing again. But this time on her own will and not Resna is forcing it upon her. God damn it, Resna! Something I've noticed in the personality difference between Amnesiac Valeria and her OG is that the Amnesiac one is a little bit subdued. She isn't as energetic, but I enjoyed it. It was so fun just throwing stuff into the cauldron and then stirring it. It's like making soup. Oh my god! Alchemists, they just make soup out of items! No! Why did I ruin this for myself? Okay, I have an interesting question about how the mechanics of the Atelier works. So, you lick the lollipop, you get teleported to the Atelier. And you can teleport from the Atelier to places you have visited before. And those are individual places. If your friends haven't been there but you have, you can't bring your friends to that place. They have to travel there manually. So it's like you place a waypoint wherever you've been. But if you lose your memory, will you be able to teleport out of the Atelier to places you've been? Okay, that's a question. I don't think they will ever answer that, but that's a very interesting question. Ebra was a mysterious ancient civilization and we knew nothing about it. So this was the civilization that Saskia and August was part of, I think. Not a single mention of Palm anywhere. Before I learned about Palm, I thought it was of Nebra was civilization built by our ancestor. I mean, I understand why you would think that. Now that we drag them into the light, we should at least do some courage of using their proper name, the Palm. Since this isn't public, we should keep it between ourselves. And then everyone just staring at each other and saying nothing for us. We should keep it between ourselves in complete silence. Could Valeria's been laying dormant? Well, they put her here and she woke up too early. No! Who? No. They implemented a firewall in her. You can't control her. Daijoubu. Valeria, daijoubu. Nah. Flop. I want to be that mocap person that's kind of laid down. So casually. Oh! I want to lay on some thighs too, but I prefer Valeria over Resna. I mean, they just look softer in my opinion. Now, being with you makes me happy. Aww, how quaint. The egg! Did she fix the egg? I managed to piece it back together, but its power has returned. It won't give the glow like it used to. You need to give it a glow up. Just put on TikTok and some filters and you're done. Hello you guys. I feel like every time they introduce a new woman, they just try to make the hunkers just bigger and bigger. Is it like a power statement? Go. My sister, Liebe. Her name is Liebe. One of the mysterious duos suddenly appeared. Go's sister accompanied a demon-shaped intelligence. The spirited man who claims to be Liebe's brother seems to have a connection to the Palm. Oh! Power across the Great Sea without Palm protection. God, she looks ridiculous. No, wait! That was like balloons. It's like water balloons. I can't take it serious. Ain't no way they did it like this. Please stop. Designers, please. Just stop. Flop. Oh, they were fighting it right outside the village? A harsh future waits you. A harsh future. Misaki asked me the same thing, and my answer hasn't changed. No matter how difficult it gets, I keep moving forward! Okay, Palm people seem to have the squares in the eyes. Until we meet again. Okay, bye-bye. We had our reasons. Like what? What was your reason to show up and attack us? Were you just gonna show yourself? Is that it? Did people know that you exist? Nah, we're back to present time. I love the giant ass bong in the background. How did you see Bep was there? You had your back turned and she was walking pretty far away. You just immediately turned and screamed after her. Ah, this moment still hits me. Let's become friends the normal way next time. Valeria. But we become friends again! Yay! It only took a year. Just sea breeze in my eyes. Yeah. Sea breeze can actually carry salt. Think about it. If you get sea breeze in your eyes, you get salt in your eyes. Which, to be fair, you're supposed to have salt in your eyes. Never mind! Oh! So you come. Prepared to cross the other seas without help. Even defeating a pixie, you made it to the sacred isle of Nova. She actually holding her promise. She is watching. Could have had more allies with my support. Yeah, but we don't like the way you're doing things. Please. Someone pop them. Just put a knee and go. Her design would have been way better if she was flat. I'm just no. That's just. I'm throwing up my hands at her design. I can't. Oh, chapter 25. Resna and Valeria's connect. Oh, that was a short chapter. That's barely an hour. They still have their old clothing here. Considering the previous chapter was so short, we're gonna jump directly into chapter 26. Chapter 26. Resna, Valeria, and Alvina. And we arrive to the island in one piece. Because we're pirates on a ship going from island to island. I'm sorry. I can't wait to try some Nova's cuisines. I like that her one trait is food. It makes her very relatable. All the meal planning. Did you plan the entire trip's food? Flock planned everything. Ah! That really sounds like a group of birds just squawking together. And then we're fight. Okay, let's go. Bep is showing up with the knights. I forgot to mention, visitors need to make immigration office laugh to be granted entry. Just kidding. He's without even cracking a smile. Completely serious. You know, the woman holding the cat is like, oh, I only had this cat for 1 hour and I would do anything to protect this cat. I'm that with Bip right now. Oh. His face looks like a mask. Like, the color of the face and the neck are not even similar. He looks like all the emotions have left him. High Priest, the highest authority in the nation. Oh, he's like making sure he looks proper. You know, our centuries never let me in anywhere from the continent. Really? How would you even remember it's been a century? Do you guys keep that good track record? I don't think they're gonna go with the typical route that like, oh, the church is corrupt. Because the High Priest, he looks like an NPC. If he looked like a character, not an NPC, it would definitely be like, okay, they're trying to go with the church is corrupt. But he's an NPC, so no, they're not going that route. I'm gonna bet money on this. She's a goddamn ninja! Once a month we hold gatherings to offer prayers to the stars. The High Priest wants us to introduce you all. You know, once a month is more reasonable than once a week in my opinion. That did not look... That if that's the whole continent, that's very few people on this continent. More than 30 people? And these are alchemists, practitioners, miraculous art, just like the saints who founded our nation. Using their craft, they overcame great trials to cross the seas and reach us. They're putting high praise on alchemy. Okay, why is Alvina so hesitant of people knowing about alchemy? Alright, she's bowing deep. She's showing her deepest respect. Star guide. Oh. Please step forward, here she is. Welcome to Nova. Thank you for making such a long journey from the continent. I am Alvina Zibla, the star guide tasked with showing visitors around our nation. Alvina, wait. Isn't that the name that alchemist Bep mentioned? Could this be her? Hey, applause. I love how August like told Alvina, it's like, okay, we need to keep alchemy secret, okay? You can't let anyone else know except the 4 people besides you who already know about the alchemy. And now she's like, oh yeah, this group of gang of people is, yeah, you know, I'm an alchemist too. I call her Jane. Janne, for me, as a Swedish person, that's a male name. So it's wrong, it feels weird for me. I'm gonna keep calling her Jane. It fits her more. So, how long have you been practicing alchemy, Alvina? Let's see, about a year and a half. That would make Resna your senior, wouldn't it? I suppose that's true. This is quite unexpected. You gotta teach me everything you know, Miss Resna. Please have mercy! Oh, she's gonna jump into her tour persona. I'm Alvina, your star guide for today. I promise to make this the most enjoyable experience. Ruins left by ancient alchemists? Now that has piqued my interest. You have that in Lantarna. All the ruins were made by Palm. Could the saints perhaps be? Of course it's Palm. I love how the tour have included the ruins where there's monsters. Identical to the mural depicting the legend of the worlds. And oh, so that's why I recognized it. We found mural exactly like this in Lantarna's continent. Yeah, it's definitely Palm. It's Palm who's like doing all this stuff. I don't know what stuff, but they're doing things. And we don't like Palm because they do things we don't like. I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand why we don't like Palm. all we know is like they do shit in the shadows, but 9 great figures, the world was saved. So we've been introduced to 4 of the ancients. 4 Palm people. Roman, where the hell are you looking? You're looking like over him. Come on! Her face is down there! This will be the end of the tour. Well, we got one last stop, my Atelier! Heck yeah, baby! Oh, Jelka. She's an older friend of my mentor. Oh, she's not Alvina's friend. She's August's. Oh, does that mean we can't trust her? Is she gonna secretly betray everyone? A stylish horn you got there, very chic. She has your uncles too? The Infinite Island chain has over 1,000 islands. There's still so much we don't know. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna travel from island to island, investigate as much as we can. I know I keep joking about it, but the more I see, the more it really sounds like One Piece. They're just trying to recruit her into their cause to find the world's end. I have to fulfill my divine calling as a star guide! Oh, yeah, she really can't leave. She's actually like stuck with her job. Unless she defines her guide duty. Which she would be punished if she did, so I don't know if that's a good idea, but still. No! Not Citrine! Also, why is she named after a gemstone? I don't understand it. Oh! They added Alvina here! Ain't no way! So we have to switch between all 3 of them. Well, that's just funny. I wonder if every season they're just gonna add another person into the mix. Well, that all depends if this game even gets past season 2. It's not looking good when it comes to the revenue. Okay, this is the same beach they were collecting seashells on in like an early chapter in season 1, okay? The only thing different here is they're not 2 giant ass coconuts in the background. They keep reusing stuff. I expected new locations in season 2, but they keep rehashing. Ooh, this place looks fancy. That caught me off guard. Why is there a random slime inside the plant? He's like, I'm melting in with the environment. No! Is this gonna be a new star cocoon? Is this gonna... Because I've been thinking about that. How are they gonna do this? Because we moved away from Lantarna. So we actually get a new place. But what about Rorona? Huh? Who's gonna cook? Alright, Linka is taking Roman's place. Did you just come out of... No! Is she taking over Rorona's spot? I love how the books in the bookshelves are all almost lined up identically. There was like one book different on each shelf. It's actually updated! Ain't no way! But okay, I don't want to be like that, like, oh, it was better before. But this looks more barren because of the color scheme. The background and the counter, they kind of like melt into each other, so it looks very flat. They should have done different colors for the counter or added something more on top of it to make it pop more. They could also have added like more decorations on the wall to make it more distinct, because like, yes, while there are decorations, these decorations carry the same color scheme as the background and the rest of the room. Whoever designed this, I want to have a talk with you. Totally not utilizing my design background here. Yeah, bake that pie. Give me some of your pie. Before I give you some specific pie. Oh my god. Okay. Look at around this corner of the screen. You know, here where my mouse is, like down here. Wing, 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 wing. I don't need to say anything more with it. I have a theory. Since they updated the Star Cocoon to whatever the hell the new place is called, which I do not know what it's called, have they added Alvina into the wishes? I have to find this out. I just want to know. They have not added her yet. Because I would expect her to like stand in the background or running next to them or something. But no, she's not here. Okay, I have 10 more wishes. I'm gonna do 10 more once I'm done with this chapter to check again. I just want to know if Alvina is getting us... How they're gonna implement her into the wish cutscene. Man, I wish I had pulled for Bep. I would have loved to have Bep in my team. What if she's sparring sense and tumbling down the cliff? She's standing so close. This is what I talked about. There's no railings anywhere. People can just fall. Also, Wilbell, you have your hat on? Yes, I love it. Chef's kiss. Castle. Wilbell like immediately accidentally reveals she's a witch. She's so bad at keeping the secrets. You bunch are nice and all, but terrible at keeping secrets. I like how there's only one person in this entire universe who actually can use magic. Everyone else has to use alchemy. Wouldn't mind getting right on that flying broom of yours sometime. Like, oh, I'm just gonna show you around this island and help you find the items that you need, but in return, how about I fly in your broom, huh? That's a fair deal. Oh, here comes the societal clash. Jane's like, oh, you're truly free to choose your own path. I'm actually a blacksmith's daughter. I could have taken over the family business, but I choose to become a knight. Alvina was like, ooh, choosing your own path, creating your own destiny. Oh, I kind of like the sound of that one. And Jane is like, how? Won't you forsake the gods if you do this? They keep talking about this, like, free will. And Alvina is like, every time, like, oh, you're unlocking something in me. I told you. It's gotta be about religion and stuff. If it wasn't for all these strict teachings, I wonder if I could have picked the same path. Oh no. She's starting to think outside the box. She was put in the box of a star guide. And now she's starting to question it. Oh, tell me about yourself, Alvina. What was your mentor like? Tell me about yourself. Followed by the immediate question, what was your mentor like? That's not about yourself! Oh no, Rain. Eh? Why is Tottori in normal clothing? Go back to Pirate Tottori! The better Tottori! No! The Pixie's back! Or maybe it is an identical Pixie to the one they defeated. It could be the wife and or husband of the Pixie coming for revenge. The boobs are wiggling. They were not in unison. They were wiggling out of. Oh my god. It looks so weird. Why do they do this? The wiggle is too much. I know what they're trying to do. one chesticle is covered by a different material than the other one, so it wiggles more. But it looks so weird when you do it. They're not supposed to wiggle like they do. Stop! Please! I deal with it myself. You're gonna go and defeat the pixie? But the pigs will attack their ship. The passengers are in danger. The passengers are in danger, but enough for you to risk your lives? I mean, if it can save other people, yeah. But if that's just fate at work, you're sounding like a villain. You can't like sit back and not do anything. You gotta do something at least. Our teaching really more important than the lives of those passengers. Yeah, I was just gonna say that like Resna's gang is not from Nova, so they can defy the divine calling because they're not part of the calling. Oh, is Alvina gonna defy her calling? Aw, I do as you say. You're right, Yelka. It's too dangerous. Womp womp. The divine calling is too important. Ah, bye-bye! Have fun with your divine calling and not saving people, traitor! Uh-huh. Why are you jumping back as if you're gonna attack? This is so unprompted! Why is she holding them back? Like, there's literally no... They're not part of the divine calling! Why are you doing this? Like, logic like this is so flawed to me. Because, like, yes, maybe it is part of the divine calling or like fate or whatever you want to call it that those ships are supposed to die thanks to the pixie. But on the other hand, maybe it is fate that they're supposed to be saved. Like, there's so many possibilities. All you're doing is like making sure people die without trying. I used to like you, I don't like you anymore. Casually going back home. And now we're running. Absolutely not. That would put our nation free. It goes against the divine calling as a sacred knight. Divine calling again. Oh, that silly calling always ruin everything. If we do nothing, many people will get hurt. We can't just stand by and watch. If you're gonna think about it from like a more egotistical perspective, if you go save the people, that would mean that they will be able to tell the tale of the continent or country, you know, coming and helping you in danger. And it would be more likely you get more allies and more people will come to visit you, so you will get more revenue. By not doing anything, you either A, lose customers, B, people would tell that you're kind of an asshole country that don't come to aid. So like helping them from an egotistical perspective or just national, whatever you want to call it, it's just better to go out and help them, even if it goes against the divine calling. Remember the promise you made me when we went together? You're gonna fly her broom to trick the pixie to the land? I'll pay you back later, I promise. Yes, let me cash in a favor now. Man, someone passed the gas behind there. Okay, that is not the same pixie, it's a different one. Oh no, the ghosts of... I don't know, ghosts, oh my god. You plop. You could have dived cooler, okay? You kind of look there, you did a belly flop. Also get a better scream, that's kind of a pathetic scream. You don't even have a mouth hole! What's the point of having mouth bone? Jaws! That's what it's called. Plop plop. Whee! Oh yeah, we're flying alright. And Wilbel's hair is just clipping through Alvina, as hair tend to do. She has bombs on her slingshots. Once again, bombs come to the rescue. Alvina really look, I don't know what to call it, but that smirk, it's really giving up a vibe. Oh, the people, there they are. Damn, that's a smooth landing. Start giving, I brought a pixie. Hello, we can just find this. Well, why are you so happy? Yeah, I'm very sure she's an homunculus too. Then she just walks away. I don't like her at all. Yeah, it's a pixie battle time. Last time we fought in a pixie, it took 3 chapters. Something's telling me it's not gonna take that long this time. Yeah! Show him, pirate top. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna. I love how this ship can speed like this. Yeah, you go, girl squad. Slaughter that. I don't know. Husband of the previous pixie. I don't know what is this. What's your relation? Why are you so angry? We might have a problem here. My team is not strong enough for the pixie. Okay, nobody look. Nobody. Okay, everyone look away. You're not seeing anything. Okay, now, okay, all right. You can look again now. Well, that took forever and a half. Yeah. Oh, no. Did you see her? There was a witch in the sky. I sure did. She lured the monsters away from the ship. Everybody's safe. It's the witch lady. She saw her flying on the broom. Ah, that was just a divine blessing from the gods. Is that your secret identity? I keep it a secret. Yes, it's her superhero persona. Witch woman. Which sometimes people wonder who it is. Witch woman. There's plethora of them. Kelvin, this is your moment. Shine like the star guide you are. Uh-oh, here comes the high priest. Is he getting in trouble? Come on, get in trouble, get in trouble! I think you know what it is. Once again, you actions have defied your divine calling! Screw the divine calling. She saved life. I simply guided that monster to the island! Ah, she is good! Her silver tongue is showing! Everyone on the ship was an esteemed tourist! His face palm is like... Oh god, the girl is right, she is right, I can't find her. It's like getting passed by technicality. A bit too far earlier, just a little bit. She was fighting her friends, or new friends. Well, they're not really friends, they're acquaintances right now. My assigned role, or as they say in Nova, my divine calling. To fight to fight your friends? I knew it! I fucking knew it! So you're Alvina's mentor all along. Hello, Saskia. But as a reward for making this fort, I grant you your answers. Are they just gonna explain everything? Lantarna to the infinite islands chain. Oh, she was No! Is Citrine one of Palm? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I did not see that one coming. Chapter 26, Resna, Valeria, and Alvina. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I did not see that one coming. I didn't think of that. I thought she was gonna be like independent rival kind of thing, but still not like a villain. But no, she's actually one of the bad guys. You completed the latest chapter of the main story. Oh god, no, coming soon. It's gonna be the global servers all over again. I was right about her. She is not one of the good guys. As soon as she said she was friends with August, that was the moment I was like, nah, she's not one of the good. She's the bad guys. She's Palm. They really like doing this end of like cliffhangers. I'm gonna miss having to look at people as standing here wishing. We're gonna do one last pull to see have they added Alvina into the wishing cutscene. Alright, let's go, let's see this. Come on. Please just shoehorn her in the background or something. Uh-huh. Well, I take that she's not part of the... Nope. She's still not here. Nope. I can't believe they actually didn't add her. They should like shoehorn her like running behind them or something so it looked like she's like left out. I'm low-key disappointed by this. And I got nothing interesting. Alright, perfect! So, I was just in the middle of uploading this episode when an announcement came out that they're adding an interlude to chapter 26. I'm gonna add another part onto this video. So as far as I understand, it's gonna be a short interlude. So my guess it's gonna be like the ones that was with Ayesha, which was like approximately like an hour long with battles. So let's see what all the fuss is about with the added story. Interlude. Ah, look at... Oh, it's everyone back at Lantarna. Oh, we get to see how everyone are... Flock! We get to see people again. I'm so happy I missed people. I'm lonely. Hi, Totori. I just bought your game on Steam. A queen must act with haste. Although I love nothing more than rest. Real! She's so real for that. Oh, it's this guy. We also have several envoys from Nova accompanying. Are they all going to travel to Nova and join the main cast? I had diplomatic in. Oh god, no. No, not Brad. Brad's the boring guy. Totori, I think we need to have a check on your hair. There's something going on with it. Hello, Rorona. So you managed to defeat the pigs that was causing trouble at the sea. You are no longer trapped within the borders of this continent. Yes, looks like Resna and the others have returned yet. No, they stay behind in Nova. Valeria and the others are with them too. Oh, hello Resna and Valeria showing up out of nowhere. Also, that's the door? That's the door to this facility? That's not how I imagine the door looking. That do not look inviting at all. I would imagine like a glass door, or like it has windows you can look in and see the pies and shit from the outside. That's how I would imagine it. For the future of Lantarna Nova and the Kingdom of Lara. Heck yeah, Kingdom of Lara. Oh, Yuna and Roman. I love that we get to see people just teleport randomly now. They just kind of into existence. Now we can visit everyone and have Rorona's pie. Ah yes, the priorities. The candle also serves as a key to travel to and from my atelier. So now she's getting the lollipop. Because I was playing in an event and she did not have gotten the lollipop at that point. But she will still get to the atelier. As we confirmed in our experiment, the candy now allows us to travel between Nova and Lantarna. But, okay, according to your own rules, for Alvina to be able to go to Lantarna, she must have been there first. Because you can only teleport to places you have been. Those were the rules. Though we only have a limited number of candies. It does not seem like you have a limited number of candies. You're just giving that one out left and right. Heidi, I heard Heidi. Please bring back my gal. I want my gal. Hello, Alvina. Would it be okay if I look around the atelier? There's so much that caught my eye. Yeah, like, you're in space, for example. Like, that would be the first question I had. Like, how does this work? Space between dimensions. I knew it was theoretically possible with... How? Okay, yes, sure, maybe your master told you, but it's still like... It's still a weird knowledge to possess. That like interdimensional spaces exist. First, you're gonna have to get that start to comprehend that. Alright, telling everything that happened over at Nova. Interlude end. Oh, okay. That was way shorter than I thought it was gonna be. I completed the latest chapter of the main story. Wow. Okay. Hey. That was 10 minutes. Well, they were... No way. They weren't joking when they said it was gonna be short. Yeah, you can say that. That was definitely a short chapter. Holy shit, that was 10 minutes. Okay, this is very random. It's been one update since I pulled last. And all of a sudden, Alvina is here. So is she gonna be here forever? Or is it just kind of one of those, like, RNG things, if she shows up or not? Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, everybody. Alvina kind of looks like she is ready to, like, push them over as soon as they're gonna start running. Alright, let's go! Oh, she did! She just kind of pushed them away. Is that it? That really was it, was it? There's no more Alvina. That's disappointing from being like a third main character. She sure isn't in here. Well, that was glorious.